Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope the first day of Melt Your Middle was amazing. I hope that you learned a lot in the training we had with JJ. She is just so incredible. I love listening to women that have lived through all of these crazy diet fads. And what you'll find when you really study and learn from these women is that you need all of your macro groups. You need the fats, you need the carbs, you need the proteins. There's no shortcut. This is a sustainable lifestyle that we are looking for to achieve our goals. Cutting any of those groups too much is going to give you a cascading hormonal imbalance. And it's just not good for building a healthy body composition. So if you watched my training yesterday, which I want to go ahead and note here, if you haven't watched the training in the Faster Way app and my training yet that I sent you yesterday via email, please close this out, like start over, close this out, watch those two trainings, and then jump back on here. Today, I want to just talk a little bit more about the way we burn calories and our BMR and the workout structure that we believe in the Faster Way and why we believe in it. So a lot of these concepts we go a lot more in depth in, like macro groups and the nutrition cycle and why we eat whole foods, other things to prioritize when you're trying to lose weight. But today I just want to talk to you about the integrity of your body composition, and how it attributes to fat loss specifically. So if you look at the name of our program, it is Faster Way to Fat Loss. It's not Faster Way to Weight Loss. So when we learned yesterday that 70% of our calorie burn comes from our BMR, which is our resting metabolic rate. If we are just laying down, doing nothing, our body is just simply living off organ function and breathing and running our 8 systems in our body, that is our basal metabolic rate. The bare minimum that you're doing for your body to stay alive. And we learned yesterday that one of the ways that you can increase your BMR is by having a healthy body composition. So when we have a lot of lean muscle on our body, we burn more calories because those calories are used to maintain the muscle on our frame. Now, if you're somebody who has been on this diet train for years, maybe months, even weeks, what your metabolism does is it is going to try, your body is always looking for ways to be more efficient. That's why when you go for a run, if you go for a 30-minute run 7 days in a row, the 7th day will be easier than it was the first day. Why is that? Because your body is created to be efficient. So when you cut your calories below what it takes to maintain your body, you will likely see weight loss quickly. Okay? Your body, as a means to adapt, well, first of all, you'll lose weight, but you will lose fat, but you will also lose some muscle when you diet. It is very difficult to be in a deficit and build muscle. If you eat adequate protein, you can maintain most of your muscle, but you will eventually start wasting muscle because your body will look to be more efficient. And the way it does that is by down regulating your systems, meaning slower digestion. You'll have less energy. Your hair might start feeling brittle. Your nails might be getting brittle. Your skin could be very dry. Okay, so your system will down regulate, and it will take less calories for you to maintain what you have. Your body gets smart. Another way is it starts eating muscle away from you. So it'll take your muscle and you'll lose muscle. Well, what do we know about basal metabolic rate? If we have less muscle, what happens to our BMR? Our BMR is now going down, right? So our BMR is going down. We're eating less calories, and then we plateau, right? We don't lose as much weight. Say, oh no, I gotta cut more calories. You see where I'm going with this? You're going to start wasting more muscle. All of that hard work you put into building muscle is going to go nowhere. There's going to be no muscle. You're going to drive your BMR lower and lower and lower. And you are going to be on this vicious cycle of continuous dieting. Your hormones are going to get messed up. Listen, you need to eat food. You need to go through cycles of building muscle and bulking up and then cutting. And you should be in a maintenance or bulking. That is when you eat a surplus of calories, where you're eating more calories. You're eating more calories than you burn in a day. Okay. So I want you to think about yourself, and I want you to think, have I been depriving myself for years? And why can I only eat so many calories a day and I gain the weight right back? Why did that happen in those other diets? This is why. You have to spend periods of time at maintenance to build muscles, or a surplus to build muscles and build up that BMR. And then go back. It's a cycle. It's a cycle of metabolic adaptations that you need to manipulate, because your body is always going to adapt. So if you're somebody who has been dieting for years and you just can't seem to, and it scares you to eat 2,000 calories a day, I want you to focus on building the integrity of your BMR, and this process will be a lot easier. And a lot of times when women go back to maintenance slowly, you add 50 to 100 calories a week to your calorie intake, and then track your macros within those that calorie range. A lot of women actually end up building muscle, and because they've built that muscle and they have a lot of your calories are going to just maintaining that muscle, they end up losing more fat, and this is called reverse dieting. Okay, so if you are somebody and you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't eat any more food. I can't eat everything on the meal plan. That's okay. That's normal. What you're probably experiencing is your body is getting this nutrient dense food. And you want to channel that into lifting strong weights and building up that muscle so we can get that BMR back up. You probably have some metabolic dysfunction that's happening. Your body's not used to all these great nutritious calories that are coming in. And I want you to use those calories to build muscle. When you see women or men that are super, super lean, those people eat a lot of food to support those lean muscles. They don't slave away on cardio machines. You will get the person who lifts more and eats more looks leaner than the person that runs more and eats less. That is just a scientific fact. We know that now with a lot more research that has been invested in strength training and what it does to our bodies and our minds. So I want you to go into this week. I want you to go into the workouts that you're going to have tomorrow. Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday is when we do our strength. Oh, I guess this is a 5-day program. So I'm not sure you'll have access to Saturdays, but I want you to take those strength days that you can do at home. If you're a mama of little babies, you can do these workouts at home. Ask me what I do and how I've been able to lose body fat very quickly after having babies. I strength train at home. I do not put pressure on myself to make it to the gym every day. It's not going to happen. That's me. I know that about myself. Figure out what works for you, what you can commit to, so that you get 30 minutes of movement in per day. Okay, even 15 minutes if that's all you have. So don't be afraid of lifting heavy. Do not be afraid of these calories. Let's build up that lean muscle. Let's get that BMR revved. Let's get you eating a lot of nutritious food. And I promise you are going to see results. Again, this is a lot of what we talked about yesterday in the training, JJ talked about in the training, but I want to kind of break it down for you to compound on what I talked about with how our metabolism works yesterday. So I hope that was good information for you. If you have any questions, please text me, call me. You guys have my information. I'm excited to hear how today goes. Have a great day. Bye.